When I say I am glad to see that Paul Butler got his shit pushed in, let's talk. That was a bullshit fight to watch all the way up into that stoppage in round number 11. Paul Butler did not want to fight. And finally, being the monster that he is, he turned up on his ass, meaning Inoue turned up on Paul Butler and got his ass out of there. I'm T Street Controversy with Fight View 360. It is 6:44 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Japan. Naoya Inoue has just become the first Asian, 118-pound undisputed champion of the world in the four-belt era, capturing the WBO from Paul Butler. The fighters embrace there. This dude didn't want to fight. Paul Butler, you know, he was there to survive. So let's talk about it. You see this guy on the screen right here, Stephen Fulton? That's the next guy that Inoue should be fighting, or that's the fight that should be targeted. But it's probably not going to happen. Don't get your hype up. It's too much promotional mumbo jumbo. Stephen Fulton here is a PBC fighter, Al Heyman fighter, Showtime fighter, or under that banner. It is very notoriously difficult if you're from the outside to be able to fight one of those guys in the one-off unless you're signed to PBC. So the only way we would see Inoue versus Fulton is if Inoue was signed to PBC. Or if it went the other way, Fulton was to be signed somewhere else. We've seen PBC fighters for years turn down ridiculous money to remain loyal to PBC. So I can't say, well, if the right money's going to be there, then you know it'll happen. Stephen Fulton right now is the WBC and WBO champion. Did he get the ring too? I don't remember. And Marjan Akhmadaliev, who he should be fighting, but there's political shit there too. But also Akhmadaliev had a very significant hand injury. They should be undisputed. And Inoue should come up to 122, which he likely will. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. He had some issues making weight for this fight. Let's turn it up first to see what they're talking about.
Undisputed bantamweight champion of the world,
My bad.
Naoya, the monster Inoue.
Where's all his other belts?
This was very important for Inoue to do this, to grab all 4 belts. He said he was so inspired this week.
There they are.
At the final press conference and the weigh-in to see that last belt, and now they're all his. Naoya Inoue is the undisputed champion of the world in the 4 belts.
I love the Japanese events when they put the inspirational adventure music on after you win.
This man, this superstar who at 20
Feels like I'm about to go on a quest in fucking Fable on PlayStation. Remember that game?
108 pounds. Went on to win at junior bantamweight. And now at 118 pounds, his 3rd division, he has all 4 belts.
Follow me on Twitter at T Street Controversy. Here is the fight in a nutshell. Look at that, that's round number 8. Just toying with him.
1 minute and 9 seconds into round 11, it ends with a knockout victory for Inoue.
That was the fight. So I'm guessing we're probably not gonna.
And you get bored in there.
I'm guessing we're probably not gonna get a post-fight interview from Inoue. But basically, he is the king of the 118-pound division, and nobody between 115 and 118 can fuck with him. So right now, the move is to go up, but see, 122 is politically populated. It's going to have to be through a purse bid or be in order to fight one of these guys. And rest assured, when he goes up to 160, he will, 160, 122, he will be the WBO mandatory. And all the up-sanctioning bodies, especially the WBC. Oh, wait, here's a mic. He's on the mic. Let's see if they translate it.
Could be a super showdown with Stephen Fulton at 122.
I really wanted to see him beat up Casemiro.
4団体統一王者になりました。
Thank you very much, everyone. I finally became the undisputed and the bantamweight world champion. Thank you very much.
井上尚弥選手、長い道のりだったと思います。
はい、
いかがですか、今4本のベルトがあなたの元にあります。
そうですね、この4年間すごく遠回りをしたような気もしますけど、まあこの
Look at the baddies.
バンタム級最終章という今日12月13日、
Seductive.
まあ正直このバンタム級のウェイトも、楽ではない中、しっかりと仕上げてこの4団体統一という目標に向かって、突き進むことができました。そしてこの4団体統一を成し遂げた今、スーパーバンタム級への転向を考えています。
So this 4 years is a little bit a long journey for me, but in the final chapter of bantamweight class on this December 13th, I finally made it, and I was able to make this a final goal of becoming undisputed world champion, and I made this path, and now I am considering to change my division up to super bantam class.
史上9人目、アジア人初、日本人初のその4団体統一です。このバンタム級にも思い残すところはないということなんでしょうか。
そうですね、もうこのバンタム級には思い残すことはなく、この史上9人目という数字が物語っているこの4団体統一の厳しさ、自分はスーパーフライ級時代から、この目標を掲げてやってきましたけど、やはり団体の垣根という難しい問題もあり、すごく遠回りしましたけど、今日12月13日最高の日になりました。ありがとうございました。
So nothing I do regret in this bantamweight class. I am the ninth, the undisputed the champion in this in the history, and I know how it is very challenging for me to come this path. And from superfly and the weight, I have been aiming at achieving this. And there is some boundaries between the different the organization. But on this December 13th, I made it. So this is the greatest day of my moment.
さあ、直哉選手、改めてこのバンタム級最後の戦いになったと思います。振り返ってください。お願いします。
まず、今日、ここ日本で、バトラーとの4団体統一、この試合が成立したのも、バトラー陣営のおかげだと思っているので、ひとまず、感謝したいと思います。ありがとうございます。
So I made it this, and this is because the Butler came to Japan for me to become this undisputed champion. So first, I would like to appreciate my thank you to the Butler camp.
ファンにとっては11ラウンドたっぷり井上尚弥選手の技術を見せてもらった試合だったとも思います。いかがでしょう。
はい、前戦この試合は長引くであろうと自分も予想していた試合であるので、ここに集まってくれたファンの皆様、そして DTV 光 TV でご覧の皆様には、より多くのラウンドを今回見せることができて、自分自身そして、
When the Japanese talk, they always mean
す
business.
ごく満足しています。本当にありがとうございました。
So as I anticipated this, the bout would become longer than usual, and the fans came to the venue, and also the audience through the DTV and Hikari TV. I was able to show you longer round that I boxed, so I am very happy, and then I am really satisfied of boxing longer than usual today.
改めて2023年に向けて今この瞬間も日本のファン、世界のファンが見ていると思います。メッセージをください。
そうですね、スーパーバンタム級には強豪がひしめているので、今2人が2団体統一という立場にいて、なかなか挑戦ができる機会も、どうかなと思うんですけど、そこスーパーバンタム級に上げて、そこのトップ戦線に、入っていきたいなと2023年は、そんな思いでいっぱいです。
改めてご紹介します。 WBA、WBC、IBF、WBO 世界バンタム級王座統一王者です。井上尚弥選手です。
皆さん今日はありがとうございました。
So yeah, that's it. He's done at 118 pounds. Now he did acknowledge the political. By the way, thank you. I figure this is my. Thank you guys. 100K subscribers. 100K, 1,000 subscribers. We hit. So I wanted to show you that and be showing that off for the next week. But yeah, 122. He's on his way there, but politically, is going to be some issues. You know, I'm really interested, and the Stephen Fulton fight ain't gonna be happening no time soon. So expect for his next two fights to may not be too exciting. And I'm going to say that Stephen Fulton is going to be the second most skilled opponent that Inoue has ever faced in his career. If they do fight, first being Nonito Donaire. Stephen Fulton is highly skilled, and it is a different style. It's a boxing style. But will he be able to keep up with the pressure of the monster and the power being able to move up? But it all depends on what's going to happen with Stephen Fulton, who may be fighting Brandon Figueroa again. And will he even stay at 122 pounds? You know? It's going to be interesting to see, because 122 is not what I would call really like a stacked. I mean, it's kind of, I guess. But right now, by far, Stephen Fulton and Marjan Akhmadaliev, those are the ones who like really stick out. Rais Salim, you know, he's not fully quite there yet. Right now, 122 is you know, it's going to be some problems for him. You know, let's hope. Let's just hope, because I really feel this way, and we can only go by what the history tells us. You know, he's from Philadelphia. By the way, I met Stephen Fulton. I think it was at J. Rock Williams versus Jason Rosario press conference. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. But he's from Philly. I'm going to support him because he's from Philly. But at the end of the day, I'm not here we're here to talk boxing. You know, and this dude, Inoue, he is a special talent. Stephen Fulton for the 122-pound division, he's not there yet, in my opinion. He's not fully there yet when I can say, like, he's a special talent. Guys like Terrence Crawford, special talent. Deontay Wilder, special talent. Tyson Fury, special talent. Errol Spence, special talent. Jermell Charlo, special talent. You see what I'm saying? You know, Chocolatito Gonzalez, special talent. You know, Bam Rodriguez, he's kind of on that cusp. Guys like Stephen Fulton, even though he's had a phenomenal year, 2 years, you know, taking a whole bunch of O's over the last 2+ years. You know, but right now, I'm not really considered to call him a special talent, because I was one of those people that had him losing to Brandon Figueroa off of inactivity in the fight. But I do think he can beat Brandon Figueroa in a rematch. So, you know, we're just going to have to see what happens with that. But anyway, with that being said, let me get up out of here. You know, shout out to Paul Butler. Funny enough, the first Paul Butler fight I ever covered on YouTube, it was one of the first international fights I ever covered when he fought Stuart Hall in the first fight back in 2014. It was a big, like, domestic clash back then. It's crazy how time flies. But yeah, not a good performance by Paul Butler, and I'm glad he got stopped and he wasn't able to go the distance to be able to say, I went the distance 12 rounds and the only one to go ever 12 rounds with the monster. So, you know, no disrespect to him, but I'm glad he got knocked out. Let me see if I can get you a clip of the stoppage. In fact, it might be on Twitter. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, because I'm so glad he turned it up. Let me show you this combo. Okay, here it is right here. And he got him out of there right then. Look, boom, boom. That's it. And he rolled over on his belly and then rolled over again on his back. And it just was like, you know what? That was it for him. That was it. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at T-Street Controversy. This is me booing the fight. It was ugly. But, you know, at least we got the stoppage. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.